Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, I know it's afternoon, but it sounds better to say good morning, so that's what I'm doing. So it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Sunday morning at the Centers for Spiritual Living Nashville. I'm Reverend Marietta Carter. Most folks around here call me Etta, and I invite you to do the same. I welcome all who are watching online, and I invite you to join us here in person for our service on Unity's campus on Franklin Road in Nashville, Tennessee. So today, we have our guest speaker of Reverend Denise Yeargin. Yay. The title of her talk is The Power of ZESTFUL Living. I got it? Okay. I know she's going to explore the power that comes in living our lives wholeheartedly with energy, enthusiasm, and passion. We're also pleased to welcome back to our stage Ashley Welty Lopez because she's recently married to Jimmy back here. Yay. She'll be our guest musical artist today. Today I'm going to start our service with this affirmation. Please join me in knowing the truth behind it, that we are an inclusive, open spiritual community for anyone seeking a deeper connection with God. So if you've never been to a center of spiritual living before, I'm just going to share a few things. We believe that all people are individualizations of the one spirit. We believe in immortality and the continuity of the individual soul forever and ever expanding. We believe that there is only one God and there are many paths to God, and we're here to love and honor and support you wherever you find yourself on the path. This Center for Spiritual Living is a safe haven for all people of all beliefs and lifestyles. We don't tell you what to think. We teach you how to think. So wherever you find yourself on your journey of faith, you're welcome here. David, let's begin our service. I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and as you're able, place your hand over your heart and take another deep breath. And as we continue to breathe in, join with me in knowing truth. Join me in the here and now, and know with me that there is a power and a wisdom and a love that surrounds us right now. That same power that created the heavens and the earth is alive and well. This power lives in each of us, just yearning to create with every breath we breathe, because that is Spirit's nature. This infinite creative power never rests. It never stops creating for a moment. And because we are created in its likeness, it is in our nature to live a creative, full life of peace, harmony, and love. We are responsible for our own experience in life today, so I invite you to live in the present, open up your hearts and minds, and feel Spirit moving in and around and through you. You know, you've already listened to that power and responded with a yes as you are guided by Spirit just to be here today. So feel that inner connection. Join me in thanking everyone who is here, everyone who is listening, and anyone who is joining us and contributing to this service by just being present. I bless Reverend Dee for her message today. I'm so thankful for Ashley for being here to share our musical talents. And I give special thanks to our wonderful practitioner, Dale Rogers, for his affirmative prayer and for sharing his love with us today. I know that the message that is shared by all of them today assists us in knowing the truth about our oneness so we can climb to our higher and grander good. I bless you all, and so it is.
it's a good day for singing a song, and it's a good day for moving along. Yes, it's a good day. How could anything be wrong? A good day from morning till night. And it's a good day for shining your shoes, and it's a good day for losing the blues. Everything to gain and nothing to lose. A good day from morning till night. I said to the sun, good morning, sun. Rise, shine today. Oh, you gotta get going if you're gonna make a showing. Oh, today, 'cause it's a good day for paying the bills, and it's a good day for curing your ills. So take a deep breath and throw away the pills, 'cause it's a good day from morning till night. Good morning, sun. Good morning, sun. Rise and shine today. Oh, you gotta get going if you're gonna make a showing. You got the right of way. So take a good day for paying the bills, and it's a good day for curing your ills. Take a deep breath and throw away the pills, 'cause it's a good day from morning till night. A good day from morning till night. A good day from morning till night.
Ashley Wealthy Lopez.
Thank you, thank you.
A new day indeed. And was that clarinet that you were playing? Sounded like clarinet. All righty. Thank you, Ben. I'm Dale Rogers. I'm a practitioner here at the center, and I'm giving our reading today. As practitioner David Arnhalter in the back mentioned last week, our readings for about 7 weeks will be to explore the core principles of the Centers for Spiritual Living. Last week, David explored the first two, oneness and love. And this week, I'll be focusing on creation and the threefold nature. The principle of oneness reminds us that everything is infinite mind and its desire, that is love, to experience itself more intimately. And the reading that I would like to quote here is from The Creative Process in the Individual, which is by Thomas Troward, who is one of the influencers of Ernest Holmes. And Thomas Troward writes, "The order, therefore, which I wish the student to observe is, first, the self-contemplation of spirit producing polarity, and next, polarity producing manifestation and form. And also to realize that it is in this order his own mind operates as a subordinate center of creative energy. When the true place of polarity is thus recognized, we shall find in the explanation of all those relations of things which give rise to the whole world of phenomena, from which we may draw the practice inference that if we want to change the manifestation, we must change the polarity. And to change the polarity, we must go back to the self-contemplation of spirit." Now, Thomas Troward can be a bit technical, okay? That sounded pretty technical. And Ernest Holmes had a way of taking that real technical idea and making it a little bit more easy to swallow. The way the infinite mind expresses its love is through creation on many different levels of experience. Principle number 4, the threefold nature. The one infinite reality expresses itself in 3 different aspects: spirit, law, and body. If we look again at Troward's quote, spirit is infinite mind. Law is the producing of polarities in a medium to create change, a medium of height, a medium of electric potential, of water, even a wave is potential. That resulting change is a manifestation or form. This can be even seen in the periodic table. Each element is represented by a number of protons, neutrons, and electrons. Inherent in every single element are electrical polarities. Every attempt to find a particle is met with realization, and at that core, according to Albert Einstein, everything is energy. What is organizing that energy? Mind. Here we see that whether we say spirit, law, and body, or infinite mind, polarity, and form, the pattern is the same. Intelligence is creating conditions using a definite set of rules in order to manifest things and experience itself more intimately. The power, that is the trust that we put into our belief that our laws have power, is how we create the polarity to influence our own experience. And now I'd like to have a treatment. Just breathe in. Settle down. Know everything that you're thinking, everything that you're feeling, everything that you are experiencing, including yourself, is an expression of one. A whole cannot be divided and still be a whole. That presence is fundamental. It is. And because I know this, I know that my awareness, this thing called me, is part of that undivided being. There is no separation. I am it, but not all of it. I am part of the body of God. I know that every atom, every positive, negative, and neutral charge in me is part of that intelligent energy that makes all things. I give thanks. Thank you for this gift of awareness. I know that because I am part of the body and presence of God, my awareness, my thoughts, my feelings, and body are all expressions of God's love and desire to create an experience. I now align my thoughts and feelings with that realization. I am thinking only good. I am feeling only good for myself and for all of God's creations. I am aligned only with good. And that good is love. I know that my thoughts and feelings are being acted upon. The energy is now in motion. I realize this knowing. I release it into the law of mind, knowing that it or something so much better is already done. And together we say, and so it is.
believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. We don't know what's a-coming, but we can help shape what's ahead. With kindness as our currency, Commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little, or give a lot, don't stop. Helping hand makes the world go round, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love, the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. I looked up now, people, and keep your ear to the ground. We are the river flowing, generosity abound. So give a little, oh, give a lot, don't stop. There, help the world go round, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. I believe in the power of love, the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Now honeybees serve sweetness only to help the world bloom. I'm bringing love to the flower, from the flower to the fruit. We could learn a thing or two. So give a little, oh, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go round, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. We don't know what's coming, but we can help what shapes ahead. Our kindness is our currency, Commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little, or give a lot, don't stop. Commonwealth is around, there's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love.
That made me want to sing. Did it not make you want to sing? Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Turn to someone and say both of those statements. Ooh. And so I'm going to ask you, do you really believe that? Some of you are going, yes. Do you live that? There was a pause. That's because sometimes being in these human three-dimensional bodies, we find ourselves in situations where we forget to be kind, or we forget to be loving. We forget. I want you to look at the wall over there and somebody holler out, and what does that say over there? Be still and know what? Who? Huh. Do you believe that? When do you forget? When do you forget? When you forget to go, ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Sometimes, again, in these human bodies, we forget what it is we say we believe. So isn't it interesting that right now your practitioners are getting up here every week and they're reminding you what you say you believe? Because I want to tell you a secret. Most of you already know this. If you lived fully the principles that you say you believe, woo! You didn't get it, did you? If you believed fully the principles you say you believe, woo! That's why I wore this dress. Thank you. There's somebody who believes. That's why I wore this dress. I wanted to wake you up this morning. Okay? I wanted to wake you up to what it is that you say you believe. Now, you know, I spoke for unity this morning. Something very similar to this. Because what I notice in both congregations is we talk a really good talk. We talk. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I could stand up here for 30 minutes and tell you every unity principle and every CSL principle. But do I live them? Do I? That's what ZESTFUL living is about. If I totally, 100% believe the principles, my life is going to be on fire every day, all day long, and miracles are going to start happening. Do you believe that? Yes. I heard a yes from somebody right there. I heard a yeah from somebody. So tell me what it would take for you to be on fire with this. What would it take? Because what I can tell you is if you were on fire with this, we would have standing room only in here. And I said the same thing this morning at Unity. Some of you are going, and some of you are going, is there a door exit that I can get out of here right now, right? Yeah. I'm going to push you a little bit this morning. Because I think the world needs us more now than the world has ever needed us. I'm going to say that again. The world needs us, both congregations right now, more than they've ever needed us, right here in Nashville, Tennessee. And we have been gifted with an opportunity that where all of our energy is here in this building, rummaging around on Sunday together, sometimes out on the ground, sometimes coming in here and doing things together. Some of you were here for Marianne Williamson. Who was here for Marianne Williamson? Okay. Whether you like her or don't like her, she said something really amazing that I heard and I took to heart. She said, whoever wins this election, anybody been thinking about that lately? That's not the real deal. You have to vote your conscience, whatever it is. But the real work for all of us happens after the election. Now, I'm going to say something that is a tiny bit negative, but we'll clean it up later. Half of our country, half of Tennessee will be unhappy with the results. Can you hear that? What is our job? Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Do you? How will you be once that's over with? How will you be if you know somebody you love voted for the other side, whoever the other side is? Because we don't know, right? How will you be? What are we charged to be? Well, the first thing we're charged to be is to remember these principles, right? Do you remember what Dale said the principles were from last week? Oneness. Oneness. I used to say this in a church on the other side of town. We can't even get it in here. Thank you, Lynn, for laughing. You get it, don't you? We can't even remember it in here that we're all one. We can't even remember it on these grounds because we separate ourselves. Those people are unity. Those people are CSL. Those people. We don't even know what they teach, but it might be weird, but you know, we're here. Okay, right? I've heard you. I've observed. I've heard unity. I've observed. Oneness. Do you know what unity's first principle is? Oneness. Isn't that funny? When are we going to get it? Now, that doesn't mean I've had people go, are you trying to shove us all together? No. I'm just reminding us that we're all the same. It's verbiage of the way we talk, what we think is important in the moment, but it's all the same. Do you remember what the second one was last week? Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Do you? Do you? Do you believe in oneness and love? Those are the first two. The first two. Today's powers are the power of creation. Do you know you're a powerful creator? Echo me. I am a powerful creator. Ooh, that was good, but it's 12 o'clock. I have a hard time at Unity at 9:30 because they're still asleep. And they're in their, I tell them they're in their jammies and their house shoes and they're still kind of asleep. So, yeah, some of us still may be, right? I'm going to say it again. I am a powerful creator. Do you believe that? Yes. When do you forget? Look at somebody beside you and say, you are a powerful creator. What does that feel like? It feels good for somebody to acknowledge that. So when does that not feel good? When does some fear come up about knowing that this thing I'm living, I created? That's a whole nother talk about victim consciousness. We won't get into that today. Because some of us like to stay in that. Feels comfortable. This morning at Unity, I had a picture of Eeyore and Tigger. And I said, which one are you today? Oh, you just don't understand how bad my life is. Right? Be still and know what? I am God. And when I acknowledge something doesn't feel good and I get into my Eeyoreness, I have to remember I am God. I can create something different in this now moment. Echo me. I am a powerful creator. You are a powerful creator. We are powerful creators. Did you feel that? What can Center for Spiritual Living Nashville create when we believe that? Anything. Everything. So what stops us from believing that? What stops us? What stops us? You can holler out. I'm good with that. Fear. We're either fear or we're love. There's all kinds of things in between all of that. But we're really either in fear or we're in love. So now you have a song to sing to yourself. when you get in fear, to go, oh, ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. And just remind yourself over and over and over until you get it, dropping those 18 inches from your head to your heart. Now, I'm going to say something that you're going to think I'm going against CSL, but I'm not. I'm just deepening it a little bit. You can't just change your thoughts and everything be okay. You got to believe what you think. Can you hear that? I can change my thoughts and say, ooh, I'm a man today. I don't know why I chose to wear this, because probably wouldn't have if I thought I was a man today. But just me thinking that thought doesn't make me show up differently. In fact, I might push against something. Do you understand that? If you try to affirm something within yourself that you don't 100% believe, you ever tried that? Have you ever had some issues with that? Yes. Yes. So there's a slide I want you to put up there for me. I think you can see that. Your beliefs become your thoughts. Did you know that? What you truly believe, that's why it's important to know, do I truly believe these principles that I say I believe, that I show up with all the time, that I pray, that I have conversations about? Because my beliefs become the thoughts I think. And then my thoughts become what? The words I speak. Ooh. Anybody in here, like me, ever said something that came out your mouth and then you went, oh my, where did that come from? Oh. And then I have to go, do I really believe that? Do I really, really, really believe that in this moment? So your beliefs become your thoughts, and your thoughts become your words, and your words become your what? Oh my. This is deeper than just going, I can change my thoughts and change my life. I can, and I got to dig deeper than just going, okay, I'm going to think something different. I have to believe it 100%. Because when I stand up here and say, ooh, I believe in the power of kindness, and then I treat somebody nasty, guess what? I don't really believe it. I don't really believe it. And so my actions become what? Habits. How do we change a habit? We have to do something different, don't we? We have to do something different, show up differently, go, okay, I'm not going to do that. Now, what I want to say to you, because I've coached people for years, when I say I'm not ever going to do that ever again, well, I'm just digging my own grave, because I probably will do it a few more times, but I say I'm not going to do it today. And then I'm going to look at it and go, what have I done today, and how did it feel to change my behavior today? To say, I do believe this, and I will speak this way, and I will show up this way. Your habits become your what? Values. Has anybody looked on the website lately and looked at what it says CSLN values? Just that's some homework for you. Just look and see what CSLN says that they value, and is it in alignment with what you believe? With what you think? With the way you think? And then your values become what? Does that not sound pretty serious? That it all started with a belief. But somehow or other, this connects with this, and my belief becomes my destiny. Do you get that? So, what do we believe about why we're here? Somebody just sucked all the air out of the room because I felt it. What do we believe about why we're here? Somebody holler out, why are we here? To remember that, to experience. What else? What? To love. Who said that? Mm-hmm. Connect. Back 6 months ago, we started having conversations here in Circle, and what kept coming up is you wanted connection. You wanted community. You wanted to talk to each other. You wanted to experience this together. What does that look like? What I heard Kath DePalma say recently is that if we want to create sacred community, beloved community, which is a Martin Luther King thing, we have to deal with qualitative and quantitative change. Do you remember those two words? Qualitative and quantitative. Quantitative change in our lives, which means I have to show up more times than not differently if I want my life to be different. If I want to create the life that I'm dreaming of, if I want to create something brand new, if I was already showing up that way, it would already be here. You understand the way quantum physics works? So I got to change something. Change. We don't like that either, do we? We want to just hold on to what is and make it all happen somehow or other. Instead of going, okay, what is it that I can do differently today? What can I believe differently? What can I think differently? What can I say differently? How can I be different? But then there's that qualitative change. I did quantitative. How do you change the quality of your life? We're going to start there because we're going to move to how do we change the quality of a spiritual community. That seems rather daunting, doesn't it? It's like, that's a whole lot of work. What do I do about us all showing up, believing in the power of kindness? Us all showing up, believing in the power of love. How does that happen? One person at a time. Can you be that person? Can you be the person who shifts your beliefs? So last week, Rosemary talked about how all this stuff works, and I loved her analogies that she used. So I'm going to be brave and reach out there and share some personal stuff with you all about how it works with me and how it worked in my life. And I had to learn how it didn't work wisely first. You ever had to do that? It's like I had to go, okay, that ain't it. I didn't do it right there. So I believe that your mind and your heart and your gut have to be in alignment. Body, mind, soul, whatever you want to call it, to take a step forward. Back when I was 23 years old, I went to a very fundamental church. Very fundamental church. I had a really hard time being that, because I'm a little bit out of the box kind of a person. But what I noticed through my life is about the time I was 23, everybody that I was friends with were married, but me. Everybody. I'm talking about in the church I was in, they were all married and they all started having children, and some of the elderly women, trying to be polite, said, "Honey, don't you want to get married? What's the matter with you?" I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." And so, very quickly, without really fully thinking about it, I grabbed somebody and went, "You will do." You ever done that? Because I wanted to be a part of the young married couples class. because that's where everybody was at 23 years old and 24 years old. They were all in that class and they were doing fun things together, and I couldn't go because I wasn't married. So I got me a guy and I said, here we go, we're going to get married. Yay. Well, we kind of dated for a little bit, and it was kind of okay. I knew something didn't feel exactly right, but I was like, okay, it's okay, we'll do this thing. I convinced my thoughts that to be a part of this group of people that I really didn't like anyway, but, when I think back, I go, why did I do that? But I thought I needed to. Has anybody ever done that? It's like, I need these people to like me, so I'm going to be a part of them, and I will do whatever it is that they do. So that's not holding on to your own beliefs. That's not understanding your thoughts. So what I will tell you is the day of the wedding, did I love this person? I think some, yeah. But the day of the wedding, as my daddy walks me out of this huge big church, 850 people sitting there watching this, okay? I had on a gown, cathedral length, big veil, big honkaboo thing my mother created, okay? As we come out of this place where I had dressed and we stand there looking down the aisle, I felt sick, like I was going to throw up. From right here, it was like, oh. But I had convinced myself that this is right, and I had tried to be love, but it didn't feel right. And my daddy, who was my champion, felt me on his arm and said to me, honey, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. And I said, let's just get it over with. Okay? The next 7 years, I was an abused woman. Okay? Do you understand how we create with our beliefs? I believed I had to do that to be a part of a group of people that I really even didn't want to be a part of anyway. But I needed to belong. And so I changed the thoughts that I had in my mind of, I don't want to do this, to I can do this, I will do this. And I moved forward. I know that if I went around this room, there's everybody in here would have some sort of a story about that. But do you remember last week when Rosemary said, if something comes down, a download for you, pay attention. If Holy Spirit says to you, you need to have a conversation with Lynn, then have a conversation with Lynn. Don't go, What do you believe? What do you believe about living this life, about sitting here in these physical bodies that you're sitting in? Do you understand that you are magnificent, powerful creators? And you can create from a place of love or from a place of fear. And I showed you what happened to me from a place of fear. I am a powerful creator. You are a powerful creator. We are powerful creators. So in case you don't know these two little stories, Ernest Holmes was born in 1887. That's a long time ago. In Lincoln, Maine, to a very poor family. Poor. He left school at age 15. And he went to live in Boston. And he worked at a store to pay his tuition to Leland Powers School of Expression in Boston. You may not know that at all. And he was then introduced to Mary Baker Eddy's Science and Health, as well as Christian Science, and he began to study those philosophies and began to understand everything that I thought I believed. I don't have to do that anymore. I can believe in the power and presence that lives inside of me, and I can create something different. And he was asked to speak in his late 30s at the Metaphysical Library in Los Angeles. Do you think that 15-year-old boy who dropped out of school and was poor ever thought, in that moment, I'm going to be asked to speak at the Metaphysical Library in Los Angeles? I bet it wasn't in his consciousness at that point in time. He had to study the principles, and they had to shift him. So I'm going to have a very short conversation before Ashley sings again about something that may make you a little uncomfortable, so I'll just be honest. I am a person who metaphysically interprets the Bible. I've done it for years. And there is a story in the Bible about what I'm talking about, so I want to share it with you. There was a man by the name of Saul, and he was persecuting Christians. I'm not talking about the Christians like we have today. I'm talking about Christians that had followed the teachings of Jesus, the master teacher. And they were doing it on the down low, so to speak, because if they let everybody know what they were doing, people were persecuting them. And there was this man named Saul, and he was doing that, but he was uncomfortable about it. And so the Bible tells us he was on the road to Damascus. Now, the thing I want you to hear from me is one of the reasons I love Charles Fillmore is he took every word in the Bible and metaphysically interpreted them. The word Damascus means awake. The word Damascus means awake in Hebrew. The word Damascus means awake. He was on the road to becoming awake, which is what politicians don't want us to be, but anyway. He was on the road to becoming awake. And what happened to him is all of a sudden this bright light shined down. That's what we're told. I believe the bright light came from within him. Because in the story it says he was blinded and had to go somewhere for somebody to take care of him for a while because he could not see. When the light of who you are begins to shine inside of you, you quit looking out there for the answers. You get on the road to Damascus. You get on the road of being awakened to something that is much more powerful than you can even grasp at times. And what we know in that story is he eventually changed his name from Saul to Paul because he wanted to be totally different. He wanted to wake up and do what he came to the planet to do. When, my friends, are we at Unity and at CSLN going to begin to wake up to what this is about? It is really much bigger than either of us individually. It is a bigger deal that we are sitting here in the buckle of the Bible Belt in Nashville, Tennessee, and we have some truth that this world needs. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes. Namaste.
So are you ready? Are you ready to give back to which serves you? I'm going to ask Mariella and Jacqueline to come down front, please. So if something has touched your heart today, there are many ways that you can share your gift with us. You can place your gift in the offering basket that will be coming around. You can use your credit card in our bookstore, or there is a QR code in the lobby out front. And for our online viewers, please make a contribution using the link that is before you. And anyone can also mail a check to our street address, which you can find on our website. Please say with me, divine love as me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and so it is. Thank you for your loving gifts.
Jimmy Lopez.
All right now. It's never too late to turn things around. Recover and rival will have to be found. The doubters and losers that line out to spare could tell you it's over, you're going nowhere. It's never too late, I hope it's never too late. It's never too late to get back on track, to get at least some of it, all of it back. I thought I was happy, sometimes I was. The sadness is just as important because got to carry the weight and hope it's never too late. It's never too late to fight the fight, never too late to cheat the night, never too late to win the day, never too late to back away, never too late to start further from the end. I'm a long way from the start, but further from the end. Oh no, it's never too late. It's never too late to get off the ground. Don't have to be noticed, don't have to be crowned. I get what I've done, I don't try to hide. I've lost many things, but never my pride. It's never too late, I know. It's never too late. All right. It's never too late to fight the fight. It's never too late to cheat the night. Never too late to win the day. Never too late to break away. Time is moving fast. The time is now, my friend. I'm a long way from the start, further from the end. Oh no, it's never too late. All right. Woo! I used to say I don't have time, I'm sleeping tonight. A day doing nothing is doing it right. No hurry, take as long as it takes. You might as well sleep for all the difference it makes. I didn't find love, the peace or the breaks. These aren't excuses, just a string of mistakes. I won't go back there. I'm not going back there. Never too late to fight the fight. Never too late to cheat the night. Never too late to win the day. Never too late to break away. Never too late to fight the fight. Never too late to cheat the night. Never too late to win the day. Never too late to break away. Time is moving fast. Time is now, my friend. I'm further from the start, further from the end. Oh, it's never too late. Whoa!
Thank you. And thank you, Reverend Denise. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Music Director Larry Ferragalli. Jimmy Lopez on the percussion. Don Morgan on the drum, on the bass. Mark Horowitz on the keyboards. Also, I'd like to thank Ray and new member Jess for our audio-visual team today. I also want to thank Barbara and Nola, who are helping with our kids. And, well, I just want to thank you all for being here today to make this day so very special. I'm going to share with you a few announcements. There's going to be a town hall meeting called Release the Past, Views for the Future on November the 17th in the Fellowship Hall after Sunday service. Now, some of our members, CSL members, had some requests and voiced some concerns, and our board responded to saying, hey, let's have a town hall meeting, so let's have one. Sign up if you'd like to come, because there's going to be some sandwiches and such for everyone to enjoy, so we can just sit back and share with one another and create create the vision for our community. It's CSLN's tradition to have a Thanksgiving potluck before the Sunday before Thanksgiving. Well, we're going to continue that, but this year we're going to join with Unity and have a potluck together, and we're going to have a service at 11 o'clock. So please mark your calendars to get here a little early, okay? Kind of normal time or back to our normal time, and join us in the celebration and thankfulness. We are accepting applications for a bookkeeper and also a part-time executive director. So if you'd like a copy of the job descriptions, or if you'd like to submit your email, if you'd like to submit your resume, email admin@cslnashville.org. And if you'd like some more details regarding any of these announcements, please look on our website. If you'd like to know more about our center, please look on our website. So before we close the service, I would just like for y'all to look around. If you see somebody you don't know, say hello. Welcome them with a little bit of kindness. Welcome them with a little bit of love. Show them who we are. And for those who are watching online, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Now I'm going to ask all the practitioners, Reverend D, Reverend Lynn, to come up front. And I want everyone to know, if there's something on your heart, don't leave here today without talking to one of these people out front. If you want to attract a new career, a life partner, more abundance, more harmony, if you just want to be a little more settled and in the flow of goodness and love, connect with one of these wonderful practitioners. It is their joy, it is their duty, it is their service, it is their calling. Now I'm going to close with an ending treatment. We say a treatment at this center. It's really an affirmative prayer. So I'm going to say this prayer in the first tense, but I'm going to invite you to make it personal to yourself. So I invite you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And release it as you center yourself and open up your heart and mind. Know with me that God, the one source and substance of all things, is the giver of all good, for God is good and God is love. Love is the constant in life. The spirit of love moves through us and around us so we can experience the highest and best. So today, I take off the cloak of fear that has held me back, and I awaken to this spiritual and emotional journey that is before me. And I say yes to believing in the power of kindness. I say yes to believing in the power of love. The divine light in me lights my way and leads me to become who I really am. Every impulse that I have is an impulse from the source, because God and I are one. When I feel that I am one with the Creator of all good, I can do amazing things. It's all up to me. It is all up to each one of us to take that step towards greatness. And today, I ask all to join me in the consciousness of kindness and love. I believe in God qualities of kindness and joy and oneness, and everything that is opposite of that is simply a human misunderstanding of truth. There is no need for upset or drama when we recognize and when we accept our oneness with Source. So by letting go of thoughts and feelings or that stuff that does not serve me, I let go of any kind of framework that interferes from me fully experiencing love. By saying yes to love, I gain a deeper connection to myself and the world around me. So today, I choose to face every situation before me with an open mind, an open heart, and an open will to live in the present and love the beauty in the moment. I know that all things are working in divine right order. I know that love is the I am that I am. It flows to me like a peaceful river, undisturbed by circumstances, and I invite all to affirm with me that I am an individualized expression of love. I'm so grateful for this teaching, so grateful for this teaching of truth and love. I'm so thankful that we live in a country where we can worship as we are led. I speak my word of love, knowing that as it goes forth, it circles back to me. I set this course for today, and tomorrow will follow with ease. I release my words to the law, expecting and accepting this or something even better. And join me in saying, and so it is.
Becky, you want to come up? All right, let's all stand and sing our closing song, Put a Little Love. Here we go.
Pick up your fellow man, take your hand in hand, put a little love in your heart. See it's getting late, oh, don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Took a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide, kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Come on now, put a little love in your heart. 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 Put a little love in your heart.
This program is a service of the Center for Spiritual Living Nashville. May your life be filled with joy and prosperity in every way. Learn more about our programs or contact one of our practitioners at our website, cslnashville.org. You may also want to follow us on Facebook at CSLNASH. You can make a big difference with your financial gift at lovecsln.com. Please share the link to this program